So, before I do anything, I must have my coffee. Which is why I'm so quiet. I hope you're all doing well today. And having a better go at things than I am. Yeah, I'm sorry. I've just been like... It's not even that, like, I really try to hide it, you know. I've obviously been struggling with weed. And I think it's just a mashup of things, like a perfect storm of things. Number one, I'm an addict. It's hard for me to extra hard for me to give up things that temporarily give me gratification to escape anything unpleasant I have to deal with, including myself. So, and when I say these things, I'm not using them as excuses, because it's down to the fact that I fully have to like own that I have to change my behavior. There's just no other way around it. Like, and you know, before I went to Kuwait, how much I was reliant on marijuana to stand my existence here, which seems totally sad, I know, and it is. So like, I'm really sad. I miss my husband. I miss Kuwait. I really felt like I was doing well there. And here, I just feel sucked back into my bad habits. And I miss my husband, and to be able to like stand this existence, like, it makes it easier to just get high, you know? Yeah. It's just the disrespectful part about it, you know what I mean? Like, so... Hey, Black Chaos, does he get upset? Well, you know, it's against my religion. It's against everything that... So yeah, it's illegal over there. I'm not going to be able to have it when I'm there. I think it's not like I mean to do it public. It's just like it helps, like, take the edge off a bit. And also, it like... A gummy lasts forever, right? So it's like all day thing. How am I gaslighting, Mimi? What are you even talking about? Are you just throwing out words that you think are going to work in the situation, or what? Does he know you're high every day? Not like every single day, but close, yeah, since I've been here. And honestly, I wish I could have kept on lying about it. I didn't really want to tell anybody, like, every little thing that I do in my life. But it's hard when you live stream your whole life and people are going to notice. So it was mostly like coping mechanism, that's all. And it always was. Always. I think why do people do anything, you know? And I mean, I don't like how I feel on it. Like, it's not the same as before. Like, you know, it was just bottom line disrespectful to do that. It's not that I'm putting myself down. It's just like, I'm just taking ownership, you know, of like what I've done. I've been acting like my old self, and I wasn't happy with that, you know? So, I know in Canada, it's so normal to just like, there's more than friggin' Tim Hortons at this point. You know what I mean? So, I don't mean to double down. I just like go live and then people notice, and I'm just like, you know, I guess I'm stupid. It is disrespectful to get high whenever you've been trying not to. When I've been trying to be sober from it, and I haven't been honest about it with my husband, yeah. It's not even just about him. It's not even just like apologizing to you guys, because I know you guys don't mind. It's more about my public representation of it. You know what I mean? We just good in the moment for stress, but problem is still there in the morning. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't really do much for me. It makes me feel worse the next day anyways. Hi, Tanya. It's not like you go and murder someone every day. Things will get better once I get to Kuwait. I know, but I feel like coming back here was a test, and I failed it, so it makes me more depressed. Whoa! There's always food. No, I'm kidding. Cute! Just realized it's the line. Well, yes, of course. That's what I realized mostly. That's what I'm apologizing for. Not being honest about doing it, but... No, there's no way to find anything in Kuwait. It's highly illegal. And there's no way Salah would ever. And when I'm there in Kuwait, I don't want weed. Like, I don't care. I'll transfer it over to food again. I'm gonna try not to. Run. No, I made it like... Here's the thing. I made an oath to become Muslim, but the oath was to only... believe in Allah, one God and his messenger. It wasn't to be perfect. I know people are saying, you took an oath. You choose to say the same, nothing to do with the country. But it's easier to change over there. Like here, yeah, you have to be your same self here. That's the test. There's some argument over whether it's haram or halal. That's why. It is just weed. I could do a drug test, no problem, but it's just stupid. Like, I mean, I guess I can. But why bother? Like, why bother proving myself about anything? I just feel so bad because I have all these problems. And then I think whenever I was here, they weren't problems. But then I think, yeah, they were. You know? always a problem. I can see why it's looked down upon. You know, and I just wasn't honest about using it. I was trying to hide it from everybody. My husband. So I will never be high on camera ever again. There you go. I just had trouble kicking the weed, that's all. It keeps me, like, it kept me from being so sad. I don't like to raw dog life, you know? I know people think like, honestly, I don't feel good after the next day. I feel blah. At the time, coffee first, why use it? Like, at the time, it, like, makes you relax and think about nothing. I could just sit there, like, literally, sometimes I just would take, like, a huge edible and, like, just pass out. I swear, I'm not proud of this, but the other day, when was it? I took a gummy. It was a strong dose. And I laid in bed, waiting for it to just kick in. And I don't know, the next thing that happened, like, I felt myself getting, like, more and more. And then I just, like, woke up, like, on my llama, like, what the heck? Dry mouth. And I was like, what the heck? Like, so that gummy, I must have just passed out. And then waking up now. And then I find, like, after I wake up, after a night of doing edibles, it's like I wake up for a short period and I'm so gazé that I need to, like, go right back to bed. It's like a whole day hangover almost. So that's why I'm like, ugh. You know, I hate that feeling. So yeah, I mean, it's so weird. It's so contrary for me to be with somebody so straight arrow. But that's the environment that Sal is from. He's so it's so shameful and embarrassing. And I do love this man with all my heart and soul. And I want to make it work, like, sober. I want to be sober for this relationship. And I know I won't have to be here long. I'm getting rid of this life. I know it sounds bad, getting rid of it. But honestly, my life before was just so self-destructive. And I know not meeting a man is going to change that. I need therapy for that or whatever. I need help with that. And like I'm telling you, when I was in Kuwait, I feel like the therapy was just like a change of environment, self-reflection, getting close to God. I really don't feel as close to God here. It's really sad. Like, that shouldn't change anything just because I'm back here. I don't feel right, like, being here without him. I feel alone. Like, back to my old single self, minus I mean, I still feel married, but, like, the behavior I used to do, where I only had to consider myself and my own actions. Point is, I can live a life of, like, our plan, tentatively, in my head anyways, for me, like, we're not even focused on coming to Canada right now. And, like, honestly, I don't want to come back here. I'll be happy staying over there and somewhere else in the world. I don't care where, honestly. Okay, and another thing I noticed, like, peripherally, I can't even believe, I guess I just can't believe that it's really sick and stupid and annoying and that people in this whole freaking YouTube universe think that it's funny, like, even in a joking way, that I give a flying crap that Chef Crap is single, or supposedly. Number one, they're probably just trying to get views because they realize no one cares anymore, even if they talk about me, which is nice. You know, I haven't thought, the minute my heart truly was taken by Salah, it's not going back. You think it's going to go back to that abusive crap? It's actually sad that people think that I really thought that this person was anything important in my life. Like, comparing to how Salah treats his women, at the end of the day, you don't see him replying to Chef Nattered Goblinfish, El Scammy, because he doesn't have to. He has me. And no matter how many times you want to call him salad or whatever you claim about him, the proof is in the pudding that he's a better man. He has me. He deserves probably better. But, I mean, the proof is that the way he treats you, like, he treats me phenomenally, 100 million. I can't even compare it. So how in your right mind is anyone going to sit there? Just, you honestly think the reason, it's like disgusting that people think the only reason I'm not with that piece of crap is because he wasn't single, as if that ever was the real issue. He's exactly where I left his butt. I'm trying not to swear. He's exactly where I left his butt, like I told you before I canceled the apartments. Thank God, actually, literally, for giving me somebody who is so much healthier for me in every single way. So much better. Actually, being here has made me realize I will be the problem in the relationship. I just know it because I'm the one who's so wayward, so messed up. You know? I know that only actions will speak louder than words for that. But at the time, people were screaming shouting and not being heard. Remember? Oh, he's an abuser. He's this and that. We see it all. Yeah, well, now it's like everyone's blind, or they don't want to remember what he did, or because I showed more compassion for him than most, or the other women who were his victims didn't have a platform. I don't know why I get less sympathy. Not that I need your sympathy, but I don't know why people are just so in disbelief that anything that I said he did to me at the time really happened. Oh, because I dropped the charges. Because that's totally not uncommon for a woman to do when she's still involved with the person. Right. I feel like I'm on one of those crappy Canada postcards. When I look at the environment around me, I like Canada, but honestly, I just don't feel like I belong here right now. I feel like I'm supposed to, like, I have a lot of work I have to do on myself, and I keep ignoring it, and I keep getting punished for it, and I know it's God's way of saying, you're supposed to stay on track. I gave you this amazing potential for an amazing family. I gave you Sala, and I'm here for a purpose. Like, I'm not here to side rail and just get high all the time. You know, I gotta keep track and focus of what I'm actually here for. When the nights are hard, like when you're alone at night, I went from like spending every single night with, well, almost every single night, especially after we were married, every single night with my husband and somebody loving and somebody like before bed for hours we just laugh and talk and do other things, affectionate. And then when you wake up, you do the same thing, you know? So it's like super lonely, and I just needed, like, I felt like if I used weed, and when I got home, I really didn't think much about it. I was like, and then I seen the lemon haze in the drawer, and I'm like, I thought I got rid of every single thing, you know? Like, I did give my aunt most of it, I guess. Like, there was some left. And it's just too easy here. It's just like, or it's easier than ordering freaking delivery for food. It's like you can get weed everywhere. It's not about Sala being strict and blah, blah, blah. You know, it's about me just not being honest about it. Number one, I don't even look like what's going on in the lives of Natured and Juju. I don't even pay attention. Like I said, the minute he had with Sala had my heart. Like, I went into his live stream that one night, flipping out. I don't think I ever properly, like, I felt like, I don't know, that was like the last flip out. And then, you know what? That's all the closure I needed. The next day, I talked to Sala, and we just had a really good talk about everything. He's so much, like, stronger for me than I imagined. I need someone like that. Unfortunately for them, it means that they're a stronger person, but they also put up with my crap. But I guess God only gives us what we can handle. So, Sala, you can handle me, okay? It's nice to have his views on, you know, he's from a different culture, and sometimes, you know, dealing with issues from this world from a different culture, maybe that's the answer, I don't know. But anyways, I don't even think about these idiots. Like, I really just don't give a crap about what they think. You have another thing coming. I know that, like, there's actual people waiting. I heard somebody say for the breakup arc. Hey, those people who said I'm not going to Kuwait, I would like to rub it right now. Rub it soaked in your face like a dirty diaper. Okay? I'd love to rub that right in your face. Actually, let's go all the way back to Cuba. People said that would never happen, or that I wouldn't get my channel back. I'd like to rub that right in your face. And now I would like to rub Kuwait in your face. Okay? And then those people, like Frenchie, who got so freaking horny and excited the minute I came on live and was like, what did I say? Hold on. What did I say? Oh, they're like right away, they're like, oh, they're breaking up. I told you, blah, blah, blah. I'd like to rub that all in your face, okay? And what else can I rub in your face? Oh, yeah. And those idiots sitting there twiddling their thumbs, thinking for one split second that I'm going to drive this Kia to Lachine just because that he's all of a sudden single now. You're crazy. You're crazy. You don't know me. And that proves to me that you have no idea what's coming up in these coming years. Like, you think so the opposite way of the way anything is going to happen. I love that for you. So yeah. Oh no, they had an argument and they broke up, and now I'm back together with him. Like, what do you think? Like, we're normal people. Hello. We have plans to travel the world together, anyways. Some places in the world I don't want to go to. Like, yeah, I like stepped out of line and said some private things online. But it's so hard, like I said, like being somebody public, sharing your life. I'm just going for a drive through Canada because we have to see what we're gonna do. We're saying farewell to Canada. Hi, Canada. Inshallah, if I don't have to come back without Sala, like, I don't want to come back by myself. I don't want to come anywhere in the world by myself. So if I can do that, I'm going to this little lookout area again. I see Sala! Baby! Hi, baby! Babe, people found out my phone number. Trolls. I posted online about me getting rid of some things for moving, and you have to put your phone number, and now they found out my phone number, and they keep calling. All these people keep calling. So I have to change my phone number. It happens sometimes, babe. Babe, I don't think you were prepared for this crazy world of the internet, were you? No, you're not coming beside me. People just stop here and look out the Ottawa River. It's a peaceful place. Okay. So that's what I was sorry for, just being dishonest about it and being, you know, even doing it. But I am trying to be a better person, and I have to be more honest with myself too, you know? I didn't think coming back here would be hard. Obviously, without Salah, it's been very hard. Very depressed. Very... Apologize to yourself and your husband. The rest of us is not... Yeah, mostly just to myself and to my husband, JustSayin. I'm so glad you're black. You're black. You're back. What people are going to say, that's racist. Just watch. Just watch JustSayin. I'm so happy you're back. And honestly, he might change his mind after a lemon Z. No, honestly. It's very hard to avoid here, but... yeah, Canadians love their weed for sure. I'm doing a live on Sunday putting together first aid stuff for Turkey and Syria. I have cried every time I watch. I know. I can't watch that when they're digging the children out. I want to do some kind of like volunteer work, especially like in the Middle East. I'll be so close. That would be so nice to do. Don't you think so, babe? As a tourist visa, you have to do some steps to get successful marriage. Like if she wanted to marry there in Egypt, she can't. I know people are wondering about that, babe. They always say, you can't get married on a tourist visa unless you're foodie beauty. No, Edward, I'm not jealous of him having friends. I get jealous. I get annoyed if I don't get enough attention every so often, but I do get a lot of attention, so... You know, just people, whenever, like, you're in a bad... I guess just being here put me in a bad mood, like, missing him, and then... You know what? I should make the most of it. Let's explore Canada. Because I don't feel like I have nothing. I won't have a couch or a bed. That's true. Knock on wood. I mean, as long as I have an income, relatively good health. As long as I have an income, I'm still able to walk around for 2 minutes at a time. And have Salah, I'm good. No, I think I know what you mean. I would just adapt. I don't need a couch and a fridge and stove to feel rich here, you know? I didn't break my oath to Allah. My oath was to only believe in Allah and his messenger, Muhammad. Nothing can take away that or my love for God. I just sin sometimes. You're addicted to me because you know that I'm toxic. I'm not toxic. Chantala. That's our name together. Chantala. Chantal and Salah. Chantala. Woo! Popeyes! Let's go. Excuse me, this guy's just gonna cut now in front of me in the line. Watch. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. Yeah, you know what's good for you? Get out of the way. I think he just was like, just tell me what you want. Hold on. No. Act like a mature adult. How boring. How do people just act mature all the time and never get bored with their lives? I'd like to know. It's a legit question. You guys have a lot of legit questions for me. Well, here's one for you as well. Good for you that most of the enemies are obese and can't just run up. Yeah. What are you gonna do, FFG? You gotta put your Adidas shoes on fully before you kick my butt. I remember on the phone call, she was like, now, I'm black belt. Black and ranch. You're a black belt, my freaking... What's my memoir going to be called? Big girl from a small town. I'm kidding. He's trying to find somewhere. Let's set up the kitchen. He's trying to find somewhere to set up. Like, of all places to park, they have to park right beside me. Because, like, we have a huge oven now. Which I'll be cooking. But you saw our kitchen. Like, I love food, but I also eat. Like, I want it to be over with quickly. Because I get so bored mid-eating. There's some people going around posting my near nudes, whatever, thinking I care. I don't. If you want to affect me, and even at that point, I'm good with God now, so there's nothing you can do. It's not a hard bees until there's a Pannier-fueled rage with a Melissa Etheridge song and text from a motorcycle guy. Those are things that are never going to happen again. You guys are stuck in the past. I still have the same personality in a lot of ways. I'm still crazy and messy. But I'm married. I'm more respectful. And my life is completely different. Okay? Yeah. And I know you guys don't think it's me and I don't like this new life, but I do. I promise. Okay. If I don't like something, I don't stick it out for so long.
I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna drink for no reason and celebrate every season. Yeah, call my place the kingdom. 'Cause I got what you need.
Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like what you see, please buy my merch. Link in the description below.
Let's get some, yeah.